What's up, Falcon fans? This is the recap video where we discuss what the hell just happened to the Atlanta Falcons. If you guys like this type of content, hit that like button. If you guys hate this type of content, hit that dislike button. We're hurt your boy's feelings. Well, maybe it's a little bit, but if you want to do a huge favor for your boy by hitting that subscribe button, it will help out the empire grow. So on that note, let's just dive into the video with the good, the bad, and the Falcons. Let's start out with the good. First of all, Kirk Cousins did a really great job today. I was hoping he was going to throw for over 500 passing yards like he did last time, but I get it. He usually averages 230 passing yards per game anyways, so it was nice to see him get 276 total passing yards, 4 touchdowns, 0 interceptions. That's the key word, 0 interceptions. So when it comes to the run game, I thought they did a solid job. In total, 129 total rushing yards, 29 attempts for carries. Of course, Bijan Robinson should have got that rushing touchdown, but unfortunately it got called back due to holding. But either way, good split carries between Bijan Robinson with 13 and Tyler Algier with 12. I said that in my preview video. I was hoping they will figure a way to split the carries, and they did a good job in that department. But what I'm most excited about is seeing this Atlanta Falcons wide receiving core to be legit. Now, Darnell Mooney, he's tied with the most touchdowns in his entire career when he was with the Chicago Bears. I mean, what a great pickup for the Atlanta Falcons to get in the free agency market. I knew he was going to be good, but I didn't know he was going to be that good. 5 receptions, 92 total receiving yards, 1 touchdown. He has 4 touchdowns total of the year. Great job in that department. And of course, my boy Kyle Pitts, because you guys know that my favorite position in football is the tight end position, and you guys know that Tony Gonzalez is my favorite Falcon player. But besides that, Kyle Pitts had an amazing day. You know, target 5 times, caught 4 receptions for 91 total receiving yards, and 2 touchdowns, the first time in his entire career to get multiple touchdowns in a single game. This is what I was hoping the Atlanta Falcons would do, because I said in my preview view, after that terrible game against the Saints where he got no receptions, he's been getting over 60 plus receptions in the past 3 games against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, first round time they met, against the Carolina Panthers, and against the Seattle Seahawks, and now with the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now I'm truly hopeful that Kyle Pitts can live up to the hype with the 4th overall pick in the 2021 NFL Draft, where in his rookie season he was golden. 68 receptions, 1,026 total receiving yards, of course that 1 touchdown across our neighbor's pond. 22-1B Baker Street. Sorry, I had a quote of Sherlock Holmes. But of course, our defense step up, especially when it comes to the turnover game, with 1 forced fumble and 2 interceptions by Jesse Bates III, and then of course AJ Terrell. So, and also a good thing, the penalties, we cut them down because we averaged 6 penalties per game. This time we only got 4. So now let's talk about the bad. Giving up 432 total yards for the offense side of the ball is not a good sign. But of course, we have to remember, I told you guys in my preview video that Baker Mayfield averaged 300 passing yards per game, averages 3 touchdowns or more per game. And of course, he got 3 touchdowns with 330 total passing yards, 50 attempts. That's crazy. I knew coming into this game, he was out with his 2 best wide receiver duos, and Chris Godwin and Mike Evans. So I knew Caden Auden and Bucky Irving and Rashad White were going to get most of the receiving targets. But my God, number 18, I don't know how you say his name, Jalen McMillan, Trey Palmer, who's been dealing with injuries so far this season, made a couple good plays. Ryan Miller, Sterling Shepard, all made kind of plays to move the chains, where I was hoping them to get 3 and outs, but that clearly didn't happen. But you got to give credit where credit's due. Baker Mayfield is a dog. I knew coming into this game, it was going to be very tough for him to not get under 300 passing yards. We did it last time, but remember, that's a different game, and that's also a different situation over there. So when it comes to the defensive side of the ball, I'm not going to lie to you guys. I miss Ryan Nielsen, the way he creative blitzes, the way he uses our defensive line, our linebacking core to get after the quarterback, even with our safeties or corners. I can't blame Jimmy Lake, because this is the first time he's doing a defensive coordinator job, so I have to give him time, at least 2 years, to really prove it that he's capable of doing this. But no sacks against the Bucs, where they give up at least 2 sacks per game. That's just ridiculous. In fact, I think this is the first time that he hasn't been sacked all season long, and we ranked dead last in sacks with 6. That's 32. That's terrible. Sorry about that. I didn't mean to go on a tangent for a second. I just wish we found our pass rusher of the future like we had it in John Abraham back in the good old days. But anyway, so now let's talk about the Falcons. I was pretty nervous for this game. Now, I had my prediction in my preview video the Falcons would win this 30-27. Well, I was pretty damn close, 31-26. But you know what? I didn't realize this at the time because I didn't watch this game live, because I was looking at my phone and was seeing that the Falcons were going to go for it. I figured they went for it, you know, converted the first down, and they just kneeled. But apparently, Younghoe Koo missed the field goal, and then, you know, Baker Mayfield could have had a chance to win them the game. Of course, he did a Hail Mary, and compared to Hail Mary like was the Chicago Bears and the Washington Commanders, how Jaden Daniels just lobbed the ball with his own Hail Mary and was caught by Noah Brown, I think the wide receiver or slash tight end, 52 long, to seal them the game victory, 18-15. And if you think about that, if Baker Mayfield got that, they would have won the game easily. And that's something that I'm grateful that didn't happen, but I'm also kind of a little frustrated that we barely won this game, 5 points difference. A win's a win, by the way. I'm not hating about that, but I am kind of concerned how we lost to the Seattle Seahawks, where we scored only 14, but the Buffalo Bills just steamrolled them like 30 plus points to only 10. And so that just kind of worried me in the back of my head. So when we're going to face legit, you know, top tier contenders, will we fold or will we win? And that's something that we have to think in the back of our mind when we go into the playoffs. I want to win a Super Bowl, and I think we are capable of winning a Super Bowl ring. But of course, we have to look on to next week, and that is against the Dallas Cowboys. So, if you guys lasted this long to the very end of the episode, thank you so much for taking your own personal time and day to watch these Falcon content videos. I like making videos for you guys. Here's more on the screen if you guys are interested in. So, what do Falcons do? Rise up. Until the next episode, show love and peace to the world, and peace.